This is going to be a completely random um, live video. So this is just completely random. It's Monday, and in the old normal, I would have Mondays to myself. So the kids would be at school, John would be at work, and I wouldn't see any clients on a Monday either because I'm an introvert. So there's a misconception that people think introverts are really, really shy and quiet, and part of that is a little bit true. But I'm an outgoing introvert, which means I like socializing. I do like being around people, and I am quite bubbly. However, um, I get my energy from being on my own. That's what an introvert is. They get their energy from being on their own. So at the weekend, I'm usually maxed out on being around people because everyone's at home, and I'm normally doing more socializing at the weekend. And so Mondays is like my day off. And this has been like 4 weeks since we've had lockdown. And I think the kids have been off school nearly like 6 weeks. So I don't have my Monday like free time. Um, so that's why I've titled this live as Monday Madness, because it's Monday and I'm feeling a bit mad. Yesterday, I had a little nap in the afternoon. Don't judge me. And the reason why is because I'm just exhausted. I'm exhausted from all the Zoom meetings. I'm exhausted from people being in the house all the time. And so I just thought I'm just going to jump on and do a live video about this. And even while I'm talking, I can hear John downstairs on a meeting. And I don't know if you can pick it up on the mic, but that's a massive distraction. So I know that some people probably find it really, really hard being at home all the time at the moment. And I really like being at home. And I'm finding it really hard being at home with everyone else around. So I just wanted to ramble on about that, to be honest, and just really share like how I'm feeling. Um, and the other thing I wanted to talk about was perfectionism, which is something I have. And that is because I strive to do things perfectly based on feeling rejected in my youth and by people that I love. I feel like rejected by a lot of these people, like I'm not good enough. And it's not anything that they're doing. This is all like, it's all in my head. It's all stuff that swims around in my own thoughts. And part of being an introvert is you like to just sit and reflect on things. Lots of introverts like to take their time before they speak. And I just don't feel like I'm having that time where I can just gather my thoughts and explore what I'm feeling because there's people around all the time, um, which is just aggravated by perfectionism. So, for instance, if I was to text somebody or write an email to someone, it would take me about 20 to 30 different times so that I could perfect the text, um, which is really, really exhausting and irritating because it takes up so much time. And so I've noticed in myself these past few weeks that my perfectionism has really spiked. And I spoke about it at the weekend with some of my friends and some of my colleagues that it's getting like a bit out of control. So if I was talking to a client of mine who is in the same position, then one of the things I would encourage them to do is to just do it, just send it. It's that like be vulnerable and don't worry about making a mistake, which is really, really like it's scary and um, well, it can be debilitating to be honest. So how I overcome this is thinking about doing some sort of exercise and going for like a 5 mile run without preparing is going to be really exhausting and probably damaging on the body as well. So you need to like work up to it, and the way that you do that is just to do it. Just start warming up, start going on little runs. Maybe jog a little bit, walk a little bit, until you build up the strength to be able to do a 5 mile run. So in a way of overcoming perfectionism, it's the same. So me doing this live without any script, without any preparation, I've literally just decided I'm just going to do it, which is really, really scary. You have no idea how much I feel afraid right now. But I want to overcome this perfectionism. So might be a reason why this video is a bit rambly and not coherent, which is something that in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, oh, this is just like terrible. However, um, to develop a growth mindset to help overcome perfectionism, it's like replacing failing with learning. So this is like a learning thing for me. I'm just learning from uh, just getting on there, just getting out there, talking to people. Well, I'm not talking to anyone because no one's responding. Um, but it's just basically stepping out into that fear, just going for it. And there's a woman called Carol Dweck who talks about growth mindset, which would help perfectionism. So if anybody is watching or will then watch later, I recommend you go on TED Talks and type in Carol Dweck, because she's really, really good on explaining a growth mindset, probably a bit better than I am. Well, actually, a lot better than I am right now. And other things to think about is just value the process of making mistakes. We all make mistakes, and that's how we learn. It doesn't define us. And this is something I tell myself all the time when I'm going through my perfectionism issues. It's okay to be wrong. And another thing about perfectionism, it causes procrastination. So this doing a live video, this has taken me weeks to actually get and do. So because of my perfectionism, I've procrastinated, I've been putting it off. However, this weekend, because I'm exhausted from being around people all the time, perhaps I'm not really thinking right. It is, Monday madness. That's the day for me right now. It's this Monday madness feeling. I've just decided just to go for it. So I don't know how long I've been speaking for. I didn't want it to be very long, so I'm trying to keep it quite short. I might do it a weekly thing, just get on and ramble every Monday. So, and I probably won't post when I'm going to do it as well, because I don't like saying I'm going to do something and then not do it. However, when you do tell people you're going to do something, it kind of gives you that boost. Now you've got to do it. So maybe I will. I don't know. But anyway, feel free to comment. Let me know what you thought. If you want to know more about perfectionism, growth mindset, and being an introvert, then get in touch. Bye for now.